Hi, I'm Mandeep Singh, founder of Mandeeps.com, and this is a series of videos on our live articles module. And in this particular video, we're going to go ahead and see how we can add articles and pages. So by default, I just added live articles module to the page, changed its title and description. And this first article is great for us by default. So first, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And go to Manage Articles, and set in Articles, and click on Delete next to the Welcome to Live Articles. And now we'll go ahead and create a new article. So let's click on Write New Article. And on this screen here, we can give it a title. I have some text already that I'm going to copy paste from to save me some time. So we have our title, Paris, the most romantic city. And as you can see, a slug is automatically created. This will become the part of the URL. So it's one of the most important elements for your search engine optimization, along with the title, description, and tags. The title will become the page title, the description will become the meta description, and the tag will become the meta text as well. So here's some description that I'm going to copy paste in here. I'm going to have some tags that will just say France, Paris, and the world. And of course, this is just test data. You can create your own categories in any hierarchy you want from the category management page, which you can demo in a little while. I'll quickly add a category from here. For now, I'm just going to choose general and more. You can also have an introduction to an article, which is useful in certain cases. I'm just going to post something here. And then we have our main content. I have some content and copy paste in there as well. There we go. And we can always add an image to an article. Choose for a file. I'm just going to say let's upload a new one. Choose file, and I have the picture of Eiffel Tower here that I'm going to select, and that's the file selected. And basically it's asking if you want people to be able to comment on it, if you want to make it a featured article, and whether we want to publish this now or at a later date. So I can say, go ahead and publish this at a featured date. Now I'm just going to go ahead and say now hit add. And there's our first article. First, the most romantic city. We have the Eiffel Tower picture which we uploaded, and I have the introduction right here, and I have the content of the page, and we have the ability to add comments. So let me go ahead and go back into this article and see what else we can do. We can always add some attachments to the article. That can be done down here. And of course, there's permissions. There's going to be a separate video that'll talk about the permissions. They can be several different options for permissions. So we'll talk about permissions in a separate article. What I'm going to do in this particular article, we have the ability to add a bunch of different pages. So as you can see, there are no pages in this article yet. So I'm going to go ahead and start by creating a new page. So I'm going to create a section called Things to See. I'm going to say first page should be the Things to See. I just want this one to be a placeholder, so it's really not a page. I just want to create a section where I can create more pages. I'm going to go ahead and click Add. And then I'm going to select this, and then go ahead and say Add New Page. And then the parent page, I will select this. So I'm going to add a page under the Things to See. And I want this to be a separate page. A link content basically means it's a page with its own unique URL. So I'll go ahead and use that option for this case. And first thing to see would be let's say Eiffel Tower, and then I can add its own introduction and its own content here. Now, let me see if I can get some content. Okay, so I have some introduction that I'm going to paste in here, and similarly I got some content that I can paste. All this content is coming from Wikipedia, so it's just for demo purposes. I have it here. I'm not going to put a separate image here on this page, but I do get to choose a unique URL for this page as well, since we said it needs to have its own unique URL, even though it's part of the same article. So you can see it's taking the slug from our main article, Paris, the most romantic city, then the parent page, which is Things to See, and then Eiffel Tower. So it does all the hard work in terms of the search engine optimization. Now it's very important that you give it a meta description So I'm just going to go ahead and use what I put in the introduction. And just like an article, you can have attachments on a page itself. So let me go ahead and add this page. And I see it right here. I'm just going to do one more for demo purposes. And for this one, I'll just say the Louvre Museum. And I'm going to get some content for this as well. Okay, so I have some content I can copy and paste. There's the introduction. Then I also grab some content. That's right here. Again, you can see a slug of art is included based on our title name, and then we don't have a print page here. As you can see, that means I probably forgot to specify one. So let's go ahead and do that. This is things to see. And if I go back now, I will see that there's the article, and here's a blank page, and here's the title of this page. So that's all good. You just get a description here as well. Save it, and I'll have that in. So now we have a main article, and we have two pages within that article in our placeholder. Let me go ahead and update this article and see what. So here's our article. Paris, the most romantic city. We have the picture for Eiffel Tower. A little introduction. You can see a table of contents have already been created based on our pages, and then the content of the article itself. Now, we created a things to see placeholder, so clicking on this doesn't do anything, but if I expand, I see two different pages which have their own unique URLs. Now, I could have gone back into the article, and then setting a placeholder, it would easily said that I want this placeholder to be auto-expanded. So it's just expanded. I click update here, and go back to article and make sure I update that as well. And in this case, I will say it's pre-expanded for us, so we can see. If I click on Eiffel Tower, I am taken to a new URL with a new slug, and I see its introduction and content here. And similarly, if I click on the Louvre Museum, I see its content and introduction here as well. Now, let me go back to the main article here, and let me show you another concept of inline content. So when I was creating these pages, I chose link content. Basically sending out a separate URL for this page. I could just easily say inline content, update the page for both of them, and now we just have that one URL, the main URL of the article, and all pages will be shown inline. So let's take a look. There's the main article. There's a TOC. As you can see, the Eiffel Tower is now starting here, right underneath, and the second page is starting right off the bat. And clicking on these will take us right to the article on the page. So that's it for this short video where I explain how to create articles and pages within it. Be sure to check other videos in this series. Thank you so much for watching.